My name's Ian Graham. I'm a director on Korra, and I was also a storyboard artist on Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Hi, my name is Stevan. I'm an assistant director of Ian Graham for The Legend of Korra Book 3.
During the Stakeout episode, we spend a lot of time in one little apartment room. There's this tendency for artists, when they have characters in a room like that, just make it bigger so that they can fit everybody. But in order to keep it cramped, you had to be very logistically staged so that it still felt small, that we never got large, and they felt in confined space. But at the same time, we still got all the coverage we wanted to make it interesting and a fun scene to watch.
Hey, look! A pie show board! Mako, you wanna play? Kinda busy here, bro.
I'll play.
It is a game that was actually made up in the Avatar world.
Right.
Looks like we have ourselves a pie showdown.
Bryan and Mike made up the game, but they didn't really make up all the rules to the game. Nickelodeon decided they wanted to make an actual game online from the game that we made up. So then we had to actually follow the rules that the guys on the website had come up with in order to put it in the game, so it gets very complicated.
I win.
What? Oh, all right, you know what? That was just a fluke. Best 2 out of 3.
I remember Chris Palmer was reading this booklet of the rules before he execute this storyboard. But all these references always help to execute the story. It's just small details.
You might actually win this one.
No, Pablo! Why?
We spend a lot of the episode stuck in those apartments. And we're supposed to feel a little uncomfortable, like we've been in there a long time, similar to the way the characters have been stuck in there for a long time.
It's over, Aiwei. Where's... What?
They switch over to the secondary apartment where Korra goes on a chase into the spirit world.
Don't move, Zahir. You're gonna give me some answers.
There's no need for aggression. Neither of us has our bending, and I'm not going anywhere. I'll answer whatever questions you have. You deserve that much.
Mike and Bryan, when creating Zahir and these villains, worked really hard to try to make them gray, so it wasn't such a clear, typical evil villain. Zahir's being really pleasant. He definitely has ulterior motives that Korra doesn't know about, but she also doesn't trust him.
Who are you people, and why do you keep trying to take me?
We are part of a secret society dedicated to restoring freedom to the world. We are the Red Lotus.
With them both sitting across from each other, it's done very almost like classic Chinese or even Japanese, like where these two strong icons sitting across from each other, and they're having this conversation at a distance because it keeps them safe. Zahir has the high ground, and we did this visually. Bryan's idea originally was to keep him just a little higher than Korra. So by having Zahir having the high ground and Korra having the low ground, you can feel that kind of weight between the two of them, and it gives him a little more power. It's also a very pivotal moment because it's the first time we really get to see behind Zahir.
Avatar Korra, Misty Palms Inn. Find her.
It's kind of hard to be in this meditative state and the real world simultaneously. Most people can't do it. I believe Zahir can do it because he has just spent a lot of years training and practicing and meditating for this very moment. For that particular fight sequence that took place in that courtyard, they went through a lot of changes, trying to figure out how that environment was going to work. How were we going to use the pool? Were we going to use the pool? Earth bending versus lava bending.
I can't beat this guy! It's like I'm giving him ammo!
We definitely played around with a lot of different options. We even went comedic, even more so, I think, in the original ones with Bolin, where his whole body was surrounded in water and he was just swimming there, like acting silly and he, fish out of water, literally. Because we work as such a team effort on Korra, you really get a kind of broader fight. It's not so specific to one person's style. You kind of get a feel for different people, but at the same time staying within the realms of the characters or the Avatar world. The overseas studios did a great job, and we were all very happy. And there's that moment of both joy and relief when you see it come back and you're like, oh, there it is. And that's what we were trying to get the whole time. So.